In this video, I will share an experiment to study variation in voltage gain of an amplifier with change in frequency of input AC signal and hence determine bandwidth of the amplifier. An amplifier is an electronic device that raises the strength of an AC signal. In this circuit, a transistor is properly biased in common emitter configuration and it acts as an amplifier. The AC signal to be amplified is fed to the base emitter section and output is taken from collector emitter section of the circuit. The ratio of output signal voltage to the corresponding input voltage is called voltage gain of the amplifier. Voltage gain of amplifier varies with frequency of input AC signal. The graph shows that with increase in frequency, firstly the gain increases, then remains almost constant for a particular range of frequencies, and after that gain starts decreasing. The constant value of gain is the maximum voltage gain of the amplifier, the range of input signal frequency within which gain of amplifier remains greater than or equal to 70.7% of the maximum gain is called bandwidth of the amplifier. FL and FU are the lower and upper cutoff frequency values at which gain of amplifier is equal to 70.7% of its maximum gain. Bandwidth of amplifier is equal to the difference of the two cutoff frequencies. Larger the bandwidth, better is the amplifier. Let me introduce the apparatus to be used in this experiment. This is amplifier circuit in which these terminals used for input signal and these terminals used for obtaining amplified output signal. This is function generator. This voltmeter is to be used for measurement of voltage of input signal and this voltmeter is to be used for measurement of voltage of amplified output signal. Let me share brief introduction about the function generator. It can generate any type of AC signal. This portion is used for adjusting voltage of the signal. These two terminals are used for getting output from function generator. This portion is used for changing frequency of the signal. Now let us make various connections in accordance with the circuit diagram. The function generator or source of signal is connected to input terminals of amplifier circuit. This voltmeter is to be connected to these two terminals for noting input signal voltage. This voltmeter is connected to output terminals of amplifier circuit to note voltage of amplified signal. Switch on the power supply of function generator. With the help of this knob, go on changing frequency of signal and note corresponding voltage of output signal, keeping the input signal voltage as constant. Make some calculations in the observation table and then plot a graph of voltage gain versus log of frequency. Draw a horizontal line from flat portion of the graph so as to intersect the voltage gain axis at point P. Corresponding to point P in the graph, note the maximum value of gain, calculate 70.7% of A maximum and mark corresponding point Q on voltage gain axis of the graph. From point Q, draw a horizontal line intersecting the graph at points R and S. From points R and S, draw perpendiculars on frequency axis. Foot of the perpendicular from point R gives log of lower cutoff frequency and foot of perpendicular from point S gives log of upper cutoff frequency. By taking antilog, obtain the values of lower cutoff frequency FL and upper cutoff frequency FU. Using the values of FL and FU, bandwidth of amplifier can be calculated. Thank you.